Hey guys, welcome back to day 10, and it's going to be the 10 Lords of Leaping. Alright, so we'll just open this up real quick. Again, apology for all the tissue paper. Alright, and then it looks like they got a little bit extra tissue paper on this one. Alright, so this one is our 10 Lords of Leaping, and here he is. He's like leaping over this ball, and on the ball we have the number 10. He's got a little feather in his hat, and he actually has a little bit of like real kind of thread for his little bow under his neck. And if you flip it around, the music notes are on the back of his cape. Now I did notice with the people groups, they didn't actually write out anywhere the actual verse like they did on the birds. On the back of it, it just has the copyright information on the back of the ball. So that's the 10 Lords of Leaping. He's a little gold feather in his hat. Really cool decoration. Alright, but day 10 is represented by the 10 Commandments. And they are, you shall have no other gods before me. You shall not make for yourself a carved image of any likeness. You shall not take the name of the Lord your God in vain. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. Honor your father and your mother. You shall not murder, you shall not commit adultery, you shall not steal, you shall not bear false witness against your neighbor, and you shall not covet anything that belongs to your neighbor. So those are the 10 Commandments that is represented by the 10 Lords of Leaping. All right, I will see you next time for day 11. Hey y'all, just jumping back in here real quick, because as promised, I wanted to showcase the new series of the 12 Days of Christmas Ornaments from Hallmark. They started off in 2024 with day 1 and in 2025 with day 2. If I did my math correctly, I believe it's going to be from 2024 to 2035. Don't quote me on that, but you can double check me. I think that's right. Again, I'm not sure. But anywho, so these ones are called like a wood paper craft. It's a new concept that they just started doing recently. It's almost got this feel like there's layered, and it's got like a decorama kind of feel. But this is number 1. I think I might have actually showcased this at the very end of maybe the outro video that's coming up later this week. In honesty, I didn't watch it yet to remember, but I decided since I'm doing these, I'm just gonna show them both anyway. So I am. I don't know why I did the box. So I had to wrap it up in tissue paper to stick it in with the ornaments. So yeah, see, it's got this kind of like layered effect. I don't know if you can see the 3-dimension there of it inside there. There's like a sort of like a plastic or plexiglass. I'm not sure what it actually is the clear part in the front. And then as you can see on the side, it's got all these like thin layers of wood. And even in that middle part, there's like, it's like an open little bit of a gap there. And then it's got like the metallic music score going behind it. Sorry, it's kind of hard to get, not the glare. And it's got all, like even this outer part is all decorative. And it's got, for the longest time, I could not figure out what the heck this thing was on the top. And it was like all of a sudden one day it clicked. Oh, duh, that's the first day of Christmas. That's the number 1. Didn't really look like a 1 at first. It was kind of confusing. Anyway, so again, it says at the bottom, partridge in a pear tree, what the gift is. It's also got some like pine boughs and some holly berries. I don't know what these white flowers are supposed to be. Maybe it's maybe it's the pear tree. It's probably the pear tree, the blossoms of the pears, probably, I'm assuming, since it's a pear tree. And then you see it also has this like really cool detail at the top. That's in a different layer, different part than the number 1. I don't know if you can see that, how that's done up there. And it actually comes, instead of a hook, like a hook you can put the ornament on, it actually comes with its own ribbon. It's a nice shade of like a dark green, even with a bow tied off on the top. And then those stars, I don't know if you can catch it, those stars you see at the top of the music there, you can actually see the cutouts in the very back for that. And then on the back, it gives you on the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me. I like how they printed that part, but then the actual gift, they put it into cursive, a partridge and a pear tree. So that's let's see if I can get that to focus. That's the back. And it's really, and like I noticed that they did put like a chunk of wood like in the lower part, so at the bottom it's all flat and even across. So it's a very interesting concept. So I don't know if like the partridge part, I think it must be paper, because you can see that like the wing is not as thick as the boards. So it's an interesting concept. And now this is going to go longer than I need it to go for the ending of day 10. But anyhow, I just wanted to showcase that. So this is the one I had last year. And but this is going to be the first time I'm actually going to be unboxing the new one. Now, I gotta say, these definitely went up in price. And I don't know, I mean, there's a lot. These are, you can see how pretty big this is to my hand compared to something like, okay, well, here you got the 3 French hens from the other set, and you can see how much bigger and larger that is. But I think these were like 24, 25 last year. They've gone up to $28. Here is the actual price tag because I think all the prices went up. So the prices in the Dream Book weren't accurate or what was printed on the boxes. So they had to do stickers over everything. And so ended up being more expensive. So it was like $28. So it's like, there ain't no way I'm buying that. Not till it goes on sale. That's all I have to say. But anyway, so this is the second one, the 2 French hens. So let's go and see what that looks like. And I don't think it's in view. No, it's cut off. I'm at a slightly different angle than I was the other day. Oh, okay. I forget this. I don't remember. I can't remember if the other one had this. I don't know what I did with the box. I found all the boxes for all the other Hallmark ornaments that I had used or taken out of the box and displayed. And for the life of me, I can't find the box for this one. So I ended up just wrapping it up in a large piece of tissue paper, really good. So it's like thickly wrapped up, and just put it in with the other ornaments. But anyway, as we can see here, ooh, this is fun. I just noticed something about this one that's not on this one. Maybe this had all the embellishments from the tree, so they had to get creative with the other one. Okay, so you take off the cover, and we'll just pull this ornament out. Ooh, that's cool. So it has this little micro pack thing in the bottom. Huh. And they have an anti-mold chip. Well, that's different. Never seen that before in any of these clamshell type packaging. All right, so this is the first time I'm looking at this. So here we go. I feel like the depth is even deeper on this one, like more noticeable. So we have the fun, festive number 2 with a similar kind of styling to the number 1. I feel like the number 2 is a little bit more defined, so you can actually tell because that's definitely a number. But then this one, I love this one, how it has like 2 little ornaments on the outside, and that's like a separate piece of wood. And again, it's like got the opening. We got that same, so it's got the same archway kind of concept to the outside, and it's got the same pine branches with the little berries in the middle. And it's got the same music staff notes on the back. And I didn't notice that. Okay, so it must be the pear tree took up a lot of the extra space, but they had to get creative as fill-in. So I noticed there's like this sort of like a bead garland, like right where the window is there. And then there's more down here. It looks like also a pine bough for the nest, I guess, or in front, or maybe decorating the nest. So the nest is what they're sitting on. That's the 2 turtle doves. See if I can get this so there's not so much glare. It's hard to get I guess this is one time I should not be directly under the light because of the plastic part. Then again, it says underneath turtle doves. So it's not telling. So okay, so it's 2 is on the top, and the name of what the gift is on the bottom. Okay, that makes a little more sense now. Again, it's got the same green bow hanger. This one, although I will say this one is significantly shorter, as if you, let's see here, I'll get these side by side sort of, without ruining it. It's not exactly level, but there you go. I feel like definitely, oh, and I didn't realize that till I just was doing that, but the ribbon is actually through one of the loops up here at the like sort of like the lacy trim that's the wood is simulating. But then anyway, on the back, let's throw that ribbon out of the way for a minute. So you have that window cut out on the back, and then it says, "On the second day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 2 turtle doves." I really like the concept of the window. It's kind of cool. I'm like, and I had the tree on just for I didn't for this reason, but I'm not sure how. Is it light up? Let me find a. I don't know. I was trying to figure out if it lights up or not. Let's see. Guess not really. Would have been kind of cool though. Well, I guess it couldn't because it's wood. But it would have been kind of cool if they had done somehow maybe like a way, like when they put the lights in it, so it actually lit up the hall inside. That would have been really cool. Maybe you have to like nestle it like into the tree. Ooh, there we go. I don't know if you can catch it on there. It's so far back. But if you I think you have to like nestle this one like into the tree so the lights are more like on the outside of it, if that makes sense. And then that's going to give you more of like illuminate the little window so you can actually see what's in there. All right, this one went a little longer than I meant it to be, but yeah, I just wanted to showcase that. So yeah, oh, I definitely love them. I love this ornament because we actually have, is that in view? That's not in view, is it? No, it's just out of view. I don't see one in view. Oh yes, this one. This one has that same kind of concept. I love that concept. That's a really cool ornament. I wish I'd bring that back, like some of the older style ornaments. I feel like a lot of the ornaments nowadays are kind of cheesy and like almost meant to throw away. Anyway, but yeah, so that's day 2. And this is day 1, and I don't want this video going much longer. So without further ado, let's get on to the rest of these videos I don't have to add anything onto, which is a major relief. And again, I'm just doing this because I didn't realize Google Shorts, not Google, I keep on calling it Google, YouTube Shorts, you can't change the thumbnail. And I guess the only way you can change it is on a smartphone or like a regular kind of phone, not a flip phone, obviously. So yeah, so that was my number 1 thing. And I had like all the thumbnails created for, well, at least in the back of my mind, they are created now, except for the outro. But yeah, I just wanted to do something fun for the series. So I was like, and where everyone had the same thing, but I couldn't edit the intro and 3 of the days, 8 through 9 or 8 through 10. And so that's why I had to create an extra clip, add it on to the end or beginning, and then yeah, just so that way I can do it. I did find out, and I think I said this in a previous video, but if you do it horizontal, it will let you do it like a long form video, even if it's under 3 minutes. It's only when you do it vertical like this way, it turns it into a YouTube Short. So yeah, if you do it horizontal, the landscape format, it won't turn it into a YouTube Short, but when it's vertical, it goes automatically to a YouTube Short. So yeah, note for that, if you're doing it vertical, make sure you have it over 3 minutes or keep it in the landscape format so it doesn't become a YouTube Short. But anyway, went longer. Did not want this to be a 10-minute video. Okay, sorry, this went longer because I already got to add on the first half of this video. But anyway, so day 1, day 2, let me know what you thought of this new series in the comments, and also let me know what you thought about the hidden meanings behind these ornaments, or the gifts, not the ornaments, the gifts. Anyway, I will definitely be interested to see the rest of these. I do want to collect these, but I think I'm going to wait and get them all after the holidays when they go on the half off, because I think it was like $14 to get this one now versus the $28. Yeah. Anywho, big price difference. So anyway, let me know what you thought. Thank you for your support. Like and subscribe as always, and I will see you next time in the next one. Hey guys, just jumping back in here real quick, and as promised, I wanted to showcase the new series of 12 Days of Christmas videos. Or, yeah, let's start that again.